Hey, this is cool costume. Another video on Titanfall. If you saw my previous videos, how I make a cast of the Titanfall helmet, decided to continue and try to make one helmet that's wearable. So here's what I have. Basically, this is actually the first cast with some warping, so I need to clean it up. There is some warping side here too, kind of not symmetrical, so probably need to find a way to clean up. Beside that, I need to make this wearable. Here's what I did. I cut out the opening and then I use a heat gun to expand the size. So luckily I was able to make that without actually changing the shape of the helmet. So so far so good. I am able to wear it as well. I'm actually making this for my son. Now what else? Oh, the visor. Unfortunately, the visor is set so inside, as you can see. It's quite difficult to cut it out. So what I did, I take a drill, drilling all the holes around it, and slowly, painfully, I cut it out. This is what I have so far. So I need to continue to work on it and finish up the helmet. I will document this along the way and show you the end product. I cut out the visor further and cleaned it up, and I find it's very difficult to cut because this visor is so far in, the only way that I find useful to cut it is to use actually a drill bit. I'm sorry, let me prop that up. Okay. I have this really tiny drill bit. Put in a drill and basically going slow around it and cut it out. And then I just use sandpaper to sand it, make it flush and straight, and that's pretty much it. And then on the top, I sand it out. Everything is sanded. So the next step is to basically paint it. As you can tell, I started painting. Basically, I painted orange on this side, silver on this side, and that's in orange on this side as well. The reason is the helmet has orange stripe on this end and that end. There is not much photo reference that correctly depicts the color, but I believe this is silver. I'm not sure. One of the things that you probably notice is the color I basically roughly applied. The reason is being this is a battle helmet. I masked the area that I want to keep orange, like the ear side and the top on both sides. Now I'm gonna paint the base color, which is this is army green, more like an olive green. So I'm gonna do it now and see what it looks like. I took out the tape. There are some colors run off, which is what I intended. Basically, like I said, this is battle damage. You will see colors coming off, and so it's the same on this side. The good thing about the color is this is actually flat, so it dries pretty quickly. Now what I need to do is paint a secondary color, which is black. In looking some of the videos, the black is actually very prominent on this side and all the way to the back, which is these two bars are also black, and there's kind of like a U shape here, it's also kind of black. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start taping the whole thing, make sure everything is properly taped before I spray paint the black. I brought the camera back inside the house because after thinking about the details of the black, it's very difficult to put a tape and paint, so I decided to cheat. So here I have actually a 99-cent acrylic paint. I love acrylic because it's water-based and it's actually very easy to apply, as you can see here. When it dries, it looks really good. And again, for battle damage helmet, you don't really care about perfection. So I'm going to continue apply the rest of the helmet. So one side is done, I need to work on the other side. The painting for the helmet is pretty much done. So the base color is all in. As you can see, there is a big contrast between the olive green and the black. Usually at this stage I will go on to try to finish the helmet by using black wash and also dry brushing. I have done some video on that, but I'm going to show you really quickly what I use to do the black wash and also dry brushing. To make the black wash, what you need is using the same acrylic paint, what I have here. Just squirt some paint here and then basically mix with water. And try to, I guess, try and error. Mix really depends on how much darker that you want, and simply just apply over the surface. Wait maybe a couple of seconds until a little bit dried out, and just take a paper towel and quickly just scrub it on, drag it to one end. This is what I have so far. As you can see, here is very clean. There's no black wash. Here has a light layer of black wash. There is a difference of color. This is a little bit darker, this is bright. And again, you just try and error. Do it a couple of times until you get a hang of it, and hopefully within a couple of tries you get some good results. So I'm going to keep continue until I get the desired results that I'm looking for. I finished dark wash on the helmet. As you can see here, it looks kind of dirty, which is what I'm hoping to achieve. Really, the most important point on dark washing is to highlight the details. As you can see, the lines here and some lines on the mouthpiece as well. And again, it's just a technique that you can do practice. There is no right or wrong, just a matter of getting the right results. The next part of the process is to dry brushing the dark area. As you can see here, as I mentioned earlier, the contrast between the green and the black is very prominent. So what I need to do is to dry brushing using this metallic paint. This is, and again, from acrylic. It's really not that costly. What you need to do is just put some paint on the paper, and then use a brush. You basically, blot out some of the paint, dry brush it, and basically lightly apply on the surface. So this side has not been done. Let me turn to the other side. This is the area that I just finished. As you can see, it looks kind of used, very metallic, and it does make the black a little bit lighter. Okay, I'm going to finish the other side and I'll show you the end result. I finished painting the helmet. I put the dry brush on the side. The green has dark wash, so you can see some of the details a lot more clearly. If I turn it around, you can see that the helmet actually looks very much used, combat ready, probably belongs to a veteran. Besides that, I just need to cover it with a clear coat. It's going to dim a lot of the colors, especially the orange. This is actually bright orange. I'm gonna let it dry and do a clear coat, and we should be done. The helmet is finally fully painted. As I mentioned earlier, I applied a clear coat. This is actually sand coat. Basically reduces the shine of the helmet, and the most important thing is seals the color in. As you can see, this black, I basically dry brush it. Now the dry brush will stay in and will never come out. Let me just turn it around quickly. As you can see, the helmet looks pretty good. This is practically finished. I just need to put in the visor. So that's it for now from Cool Costume. This is the first part of finishing the Titanfall Militia helmet. I will go on to the second part of the video, which is to really finish it with the visor, install everything in to make it wearable. Signing off from Cool Costume. Thank you for watching.